Hey guys, what is up? It's a beautiful morning. The sun is out. Check this out. Ooh, I don't know how cool that looks for you guys, but it looks really freaking cool for me. And that's kind of tied into what I want to talk about today because, originally, I was going to talk about not the happiest topic. But I got in my car, there was still frost on it, but it's super sunny and the sun is rising and everything. And I was like, what do I have to be like cranky about? So I'm going to talk about something a little bit more joyous, a little bit more hope maxing. And it's something that's been prevalent in my life, and I hope that you guys can use it as well. But basically, I've been this little slump, right, where I'm so lazy, right? And I feel like a ton of seniors in high school are in the same boat as me, where they don't want to do anything. Like there's really nothing to do, and when there is, it's like, do I really have to do it? You know what I mean? But I've been in that slump. I have, like, genuinely. I'm not locked in at all, and it's really bad. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying. Well, when there's something to do, I try hard, right? And I do my best. But for the vast majority of my time, I'm not doing much. I'm just like giving in to like doom scrolling and stuff. Because it's like, it's too much work to go and like work out and go on a run, or it's too much work to, study for my AP exams, or it's too much work to go to work, right? But I think that's a bad way of thinking about things. And the reason being is that it's all just like a habit. It's a bad habit of only looking at the cost of things when we could be looking at the payout, right? Like, instead of thinking about like, oh man, like I don't want to study, that's too much work, like blah 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 blah. Okay, let's look at the payout, what we're gonna get out of it. And it's like, I could do really well on this AP exam. Or when I'm working out, instead of being like, the gas to get there and, the time commitment and whatever, and I'm feeling a little tired today. No. I gotta think like, man, in a couple months, I'm gonna have a banging body. You know what I mean? Or for work too. Like yesterday, I was at work. I was so tired. Like I think that's the most tired and like, my recording stopped. Okay. I'll just fix that with editing. But whatever. I'll just put those. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. With like work, I was so tired and stuff. And it's like, I'm getting paid to be here, right? Like, yeah, it's work. It's a lot of work. I'm doing a lot of things. I'd rather be in bed, doom scrolling or whatever. But I'm going to be paid, right? Like, I'm doing this work to get money. So instead of thinking about, this is so much work, blah, 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 I could be thinking like, what am I going to spend my money on? You know what I mean? Like, am I going to save it? Am I going to, put it in a savings account or whatever? Or am I going to like, splurge a little, you know what I'm saying? And that applies to like everything, right? Like, instead of being like, too much work, blah, 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 blah. No. You're going to be getting something out of this. And instead of focusing on that, you could be focusing on the good thing. And then that's like motivation to do it, right? That's like actively fighting against laziness and being a little chud. You know what I mean? And no one wants to be a chud. No one wants to be a chud. And as much as I say that I'm a chud, I mean, right now I kind of feel like a chud. I'm really lazy and I'm not doing anything. But I'm fighting that. I'm done being a chud. I'm done being a chud. I'm trying to be the ASU frat leader so I can mog everyone. Gosh, that was so cringe. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to be negative and talk about, deeper topics when the sun is out like this. Like, I just gotta show you guys again. Like, look at this. I mean, the Jeep next to me is like blocking all the light, so the lighting today is not that great. But my eyeballs are capturing a hell of a lot of sunlight, and it's very nice. It is very nice. Hard to have a bad day when the sun is out. But yeah, I don't know what overcame me. It's just joy, the vitamin D. Although, did you know that vitamin D, like, for it to like absorb into your skin, like the maximum amount, you like shouldn't shower for 24 hours after the sun exposure. And I don't think people are doing that. Like, they're going to the beach and they're like, oh, vitamin D, and then they don't shower for 24 hours. But whatever. Just take your vitamin D supplements. But yeah, I think we should start hope maxing, hope baiting, joy baiting, because what's the point in being so down about everything and negative and being like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Bro, like, it's a privilege that you even have the choice to do these things, right? Like, how much of a privilege is it that I can go to this, athletic club, this gym, even though it's, 20 minutes away by car, and, gas is free. It's like $5.80 where I live. Like, right? But it's like, I get to do these things. No one's forcing me to do these things. And, like, I can do it on my own accord. And I don't have to cogitate for so long. I'm like, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do that? No, guys. We gotta be positive. We gotta be happy. And in today's world where there's not a whole lot to be happy about, except maybe the stock market's going back up. But besides that, besides like being like a capitalist pig and like, being money hungry and whatever. Besides that, there's not a whole lot to be very happy about. And I get that. I was, in that slum, in that pit of despair, if you will. It's very easy to fall into with Instagram and stuff. But we got to remember, like, we can't really do anything about that, right? It's out of our control. So just don't worry about it, right? Like, to an extent, you should. And you should do something if you can do something. But I'm not going to be able to do anything to stop the big Hegseth from launching an attack in Iran or blockading the Strait of Hormuz, right? So it's important to stay in the loop. Don't just be like an ostrich and stick your head in the sand, right? Or sand? Or the dirt? I don't think they have sand where they live. In the dirt, in a hole in dirt. You gotta like pay attention. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? You gotta pay attention to these things. But don't let it cloud your judgment, cloud your mind for your whole day, right? Don't let it dictate how you feel, how you think, because all that negativity builds up, and that kind of hopelessness and despair, right? That's what it is. We can't do anything, so we're just like, oh no, right? All of that just contributes more to your laziness, because like, why would I do this? There's no point. The world, we're gonna blow up, blah blah blah, right? So just chill. Take a moment, practice some gratitude. Even if it's just like, am I still breathing? Did I wake up this morning? Are my friends and family, still doing all right? That's important, because there's a lot of people who can't say yes, right? I don't know. I think today's video will be shorter, just because I just had this wave of joy, but I didn't really have anything like backing it up. Like, I didn't have anything to talk about except that. So I'll end the video here because my hand is getting tired and I don't know if the camera is shaking. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. No matter the sun, if it's out or not, or if it's raining or if it's gloomy, I hope you take a moment and just think about what I said. And at least try to look on the bright side and try to change your thinking so that your work isn't work and the outcome is what you're looking forward to. And yeah. End video.